What's going on, people? Today is going to be a bit of a news video and a bit of an update video for the channel. I know I don't usually ask you guys for much, but if you could try and stick around to the end of the video if you can, I would appreciate that. I guess we'll start with the news. If you haven't seen on Reddit today, Legends is going into maintenance mode. It doesn't come as a huge shock to me. It's just one of those things where now that it's real, it kind of hits hard. What that means is the servers will continue to run. We'll have monthly cards released at least for the foreseeable future. I don't believe they gave us a time frame on when those would stop. And I believe we will continue to see weekly gauntlets. But other than that, the game is as it will be forever. Meaning, outside of the monthly cards, we will be receiving no new cards. We will not be receiving any updates. I don't think we will receive any more balance patches. For lack of a better term, this game is done. You can continue to play it. I may continue to play it on occasion. I'm not really sure what my plans are, and that's kind of where we're leading into with the part of the video that's the update part, but I don't want to get to that quite yet. But Legends is kind of more or less done. And it's really, really bittersweet for me. Obviously, this channel was built on Legends. That's what we are. But even more so than the game itself, I think about the people. And I've been a very vocal critic of a lot of the decisions this game has made over the last couple of years. But that doesn't mean that I don't love the game. And I feel for people like CVH, everyone at Sparky Pants, even all the way going back to the Direwolf folks who built the game originally. It doesn't feel good, I'm sure, to see something that you worked so hard on kind of just be done. So I do feel for them. I don't know everyone's situations quite yet. I've been reaching out, just trying to confirm that everyone more or less landed on their feet or got transferred to a different position, because the last thing I would want to see is anybody losing their jobs over this. And as far as I can tell, everyone has landed just fine. Yeah, so that was my most important, first and foremost concern, was making sure that the people behind this were okay. Because I've talked about this before. I got into Legends because I had just been laid off from my job and I was unemployed. So I know how bad that feels. And I wasn't really even in love with my first job. So I can only imagine for somebody who, like, if you loved this game, like I love playing this game, if you loved building this game that much, and losing that is already heartbreaking enough, and losing a job on top of that would have been a nightmare. So I'm glad to hear that everyone involved has been doing well, or I guess as well as you can be with this kind of news. I don't really want to touch on the game as a whole too much. I've already made many a video on the things I think went wrong for the game, and I've made many a video on the things that I think were great in the game. And overall, despite for the last 6 months ish plus the game kind of taking a bit of a downward swing, in my opinion, that doesn't really stain the total time that I spent on this game. Overall, I have incredibly fond memories of this game. I don't really, besides like yearly titles like Madden or even maybe Destiny, I can't tell you a game that I've played as much or as long for as many years as this game. So this was definitely a very special game to me. And it's also the one that helped me build this YouTube channel. I know it's nothing gigantic, but it's something that I'm very proud of personally. And I'm very happy with what we've built here. And I'm very happy that this game kind of got me connected to all of you guys. And I'm super appreciative of that. And I keep inching towards the channel update part, but we're going to put that off. But yeah, I'm very appreciative and happy of the time I spent on this game. And I don't think that this game ever even came close to reaching its true potential. I don't think we'll ever fully know everything that happened with the game. Obviously, there's a lot of business decisions that go on behind closed doors. You had the Direwolf swap into Sparky Pants. You had the new client. There's a lot of things that could have and may have gone wrong behind the scenes, and that's not counting budgets or differing opinions and all that stuff. We'll never know exactly what happened to get to this point, or exactly what the final straw was to pull the trigger on this. Games are a business, so you can only assume that this game was not generating enough revenue to make it worth keeping alive. And that's unfortunate, but it's understandable. So yeah, I'm sorry if you guys didn't know this news, and I'm the bearer of this bad news. And I guess the next part of TESL that I wanted to talk about leads into the channel update. So I want to leave the first portion of this video on. I'm eternally grateful to, Bethesda, Direwolf, Sparky Pants, everyone who's worked on the game, for kind of giving me this outlet, because I really needed this game at the point in my life when I found it, and it really helped me kind of have a sense of purpose when I felt like I was more or less a failure at the time. I've since rebounded in incredible ways in all areas of my life, so I'm super happy that all of that went down, and kind of this game was kind of a constant all throughout that, and you guys were the constant all throughout that. So I'm super grateful that this game brought me you guys, as well as a lot of the other content creators and stuff that I've met through the game. So speaking of content creation and the channel, obviously with Legends kind of not truly dead, but more or less dead as far as content goes, this channel is at a pretty major crossroads. And I do want to start this portion off by saying, if this current portion of TESL is why you are subscribed to the channel, and you choose that if we either stop playing this or cut down on the number of current Legends videos, if you guys choose to leave, I completely understand. I wish you the best. I hold no ill will. Obviously this isn't a hostage situation. I'm grateful that any of you takes even a second out of your day to watch my videos. So again, if the content that I'll be making moving forward isn't the kind of content that you want, I understand. But speaking of content, I'm kind of lost, and I guess that's why I really wanted you guys to watch all through the video. Is I need help. I don't know what to do moving forward. Obviously, I've been streaming the Asian Legends client, and I intend to keep playing the Asian Legends client, at least on stream. But I guess the first question would be, is that something that you guys would want to see ramp up on YouTube as well? Kind of a throwback to old TESL, playing in that kind of environment. We can still be a TESL channel. We would just have to see the route that the Asian client takes. There's not a guarantee that they're going to follow the same exact expansion route, or even ever release certain expansions. I don't know their plans quite yet, and I don't think they've announced them. So if we want to kind of dive back into TESL in a game that is still being developed and supported, the Asian client is an option, and it's one that I've been excited to play. So if that's something that you guys would want to kind of be the cornerstone of our channel moving forward, that's certainly doable. But yeah, the point of this part overall is to ask you guys, where do you think we should go from here, or where do you guys want to see from here? Obviously, I play a lot of different games. I've started streaming the Outer Worlds. I like strategy games like Civilization. I even play sports games and FPS games. I play everything, so really anything is on the table. But I think it's a pretty safe assessment to say that you guys are here, if not for card games as a whole, then specifically for Legends. Games like Mythgard are not going anywhere. I just don't quite think that they're enough to be the cornerstone of my channel quite yet. I think Mythgard still has some growth to go through before I can really commit to that being the main game. I still think it's a great game and has all the potential in the world, and I'm going to continue to play it and continue to upload it. But for the points that I want to get this channel to moving forward, I think we need something with a little bit more of an audience at the moment. So yeah, that's my question to you guys is, do you guys want to, I mean, at least for the short term, we can keep playing our current TESL while we figure out where we're going. And there's a chance that over the next couple weeks, maybe I just upload a bunch of different random games, while I'm trying to figure out, I guess, who I'm going to be and what this is going to be moving forward. Because for the first time in years, I don't have a plan. I have no idea what I'm going to do. And I kind of had a feeling that this was going to happen to Legends. I just didn't think it was going to happen so soon. And I didn't really have an exit strategy fully planned yet. So I'm really leaning on you guys here for... I don't even want to ask for your support, because I don't feel like I deserve to ask that of you guys. This is kind of a transactionary relationship. Is I provide the content, you guys provide the viewing if you so choose. You guys don't owe me anything. But if I can ask that of you, just help of what we should make this together moving forward. Because just because I make the videos doesn't mean that you guys aren't just as big of a part of this as I am. I'm just the guy with the camera, but this is really nothing without all of us coming together and you guys interacting in the comment section and giving me ideas and steering me. And you guys have always been good about telling me what you wanted to see in TESL and what direction you wanted me to go in TESL. So now that we're kind of, again, for lack of a better term, now that we're kind of thrust out on the street, we're going to be kind of traveling into a brand new world together that this channel's never really faced. And I'm hoping that you guys will be there for that journey, at least some of you. I understand that probably at least some of you, if not many of you, are going to leave because there's no TESL. But I hope that some of you guys stick around and kind of go on this journey together. And I hope that some of you guys have some quality suggestions on what we can do moving forward. It doesn't have to be a card game. I'm really all ears for many things. I've tried a bunch of different card games. Most of them haven't stuck for me. They haven't really felt that great. Mythgard's the only one besides Legends that have kind of grabbed me at all. But maybe we'll try Legends of Runeterra when it comes out next year. But we need to figure something out, because I love making videos for you guys, and I love interacting with you guys. And obviously some sort of media, some sort of game is needed to make that happen. So I'm sorry that the tone of this video is kind of somber, but it's just kind of disappointing as a whole what happened to a game I love, as well as I guess intimidating, a little bit scary, going into this kind of brave new terrain for content creation and not really knowing what I'm going to do about it. But I'm confident that I, with your guys' help, will figure this out and we'll get this ship pointed in the right direction. I'm very confident of that. So yeah, we mourn TESL for now. At some point, maybe I'll make a video talking about the free cards that we received. They released a mini collection today for free. I don't think today is the right time to talk about those cards. Maybe one day moving forward, we'll just take some time and talk about what I would have thought of them moving forward. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. Thank you guys all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.